Okay, so I welcome you all once again back to Isoft Original, Isoft Developers as a company as a whole. We welcome you all once again to this noble school management software version 1.0 we are building. Okay, before I get started, I believe you are happy to get this done. On today's lesson, we're going to see how we're going to deal with the recovery system, right? We're going to see how we will be dealing with the recovery section. All right, so we deal with the recovery, then we go to the home. We deal with the recovery, then we go to the home design, then we just conclude everything, then we stop from there. For our last lesson, we just push it up, right? Okay, so this was our login screen, and that was super. So we just have to go to project, add new Windows form. Let's call this FRM. Remember the names you are giving to this. Recover. Recovery. So with this recovery, it's gonna be that kind of simple, right? It's gonna be so simple. Now let's start this system in the center screen. Let's set our icon to this icon guy, and for the form border style, let's set it to fixed tool window like that. And I think yeah, I think that is all for now. Good. So let's go to the login. I'd like to copy this copy the whole panel. It will copy the text as well. Come here, paste it here. Now you see this is how it looks like. So I'll just position this here, and I just want to say that recover account, recover account. Now I'm gonna add some group boxes here. They're gonna be two group boxes, right? So this is one. I would just like to copy and paste it. That's all. Then I'll just do it this way. So just like that. It's either we change the password here, or we just recover our password, right? We just got to see just like that. So let's try to recover only the password here. So we will just do it this way. Then on this first group box, I just wanna say that this is gonna be let's give the name like recovery checkpoint, right? And this is gonna be recovered details, right? All right, so with this, I'll add a text box, which is one text field here like that. And I'll just like to go to the main form, copy this username, and then paste it right here. So like this, it's gonna be awesome. Now on this, I will just say that enter your password hint to review your details, right? So you have to enter your password hint to review your details. So I'll just add one button here, and then on this button I will then say that check for validation. We're gonna use this to check if we're gonna check to see if what you have entered as your password hint is correct, and that is gonna help us a lot. So this is gonna be the recovered details. So I'll just copy this text and then paste it once here, and this is gonna be your username username. So with this, I would like to extend the font to be, let's say, maybe 15, right? So just like that, 15. And I would like to just bold it, right? Just bold it, play along with that, and that is going to be working absolutely perfect. Then this is going to be the password, right? So that is going to be the password. Good. So we have the username here, and then the password also here. Now with these two, I think is quite good enough to oh, undo that. Okay, to understand what you are doing, right? So let's add a panel. Let's add one panel here, and on this panel I'm gonna set the back color to black. If I'm speeding this process up, don't worry, that is the reason why you have the video. You can go back anytime you want to, you know, steady, then you get it done. So I'll just put this here and take this up, and then on this, that is the width of the size. So I'll just go to the size and go to the width of it. Let's make it 1. So this is what it's going to be. See, so you take this up, and then we just have to say that I think yeah, let's do it this way. So we just have to copy the same thing, paste it once again, add it up here. But on this, we would like not to bold it, right? We would like not to bold the font because yeah, a minute, I'll be back. All right, sorry for that. I had a call, and yeah. All right, so we have this system here. I like to add one button, put it here, and I'll say that close, right? So that is going to be a close button. So I can even delete this and go to my login form, copy this cancel, and paste it here, bring that guy here, and that is going to be like close. So I have this guy here. As we did at the first time, let's go to the FRM recovery, so that anytime we start the system is gonna you know, start from there. So that is it. So that is gonna be the recovery. You can see that the recovery is gonna be like you will then this is the strategy. We have this here, that is the username and then the password, right? So the username and then the password, if I enter the valid password hint I will be using, then I click on check validation, it will then check to see if what I have typed here is being stored in my settings. Then it will prompt me that I can now recover my account. So then it will display my username and my password here for me. All right, so that is the user interface design. So I'll just clear all these tests. I'll do that. Let's say the username, and then for this, let's say the password, right? I think I love it to be this way. Now let's go to our main home screen. That is one unique, very important thing we need to do. Now with this system, just go to project, add new Windows form, and let's add a new form, FRM home, right? So that is it, FRM home, form home. Make sure you have selected Windows form, then you click on OK. Now this is what it's gonna give you, right? So you can decide to give it a size according to your screen size. I think I love to do it this way. Now for the FRM home, for the text of it, I'll just say that school management software, which is version 1.0. right? And then for the icon of this, I'll just set the icon to this guy so that it will be there, as you can see there. And all right, so with this I'll just I think the recovery, I didn't add my little guy panel, so let's go to the login, copy this guy, go to the recovery, and then paste this guy. I have it here, so let's save it. Now I think I have to paste it here once again for the home screen, and that is going to be a little bit of big, and we'll copy, paste it once again. By this time we will dock this to the top. You see the dock, let's dock it to the top, so that is going to go to the top. Is the same as adding these guys to your system, and it's kind of working, right? Good. Let's save this. Now we have a lot of ways working around with such systems, right? So with this, I would like to add a tab control, one tab control. And for this tab control, I like to set the dock style to fill, so that it's just gonna fill the whole screen for me. And this is just gonna be you can just switch between, but we will be using the navigations here to switch. So with this, I would like not to fill the dock. I'll set it to none for now, and I'll just position it here and extend this. Instead of filling this, I'll just anchor it. We have the anchor point here, anchor them to all these sections and hit enter on your keyboard. So I'll just go to my project, school management software. I want to start from my home form. Then yeah, don't forget to save your project. Anyway, when I click on start, you will then see that it will start my project for me. So this is my project. You'll then see that when I enlarge it and I scale it, is more responsive. Yeah, it's quite interesting, right? It's quite interesting. That is very, very awesome. When I maximize, it's quite interesting. All right, we will be hiding this guy at the back of this, so it's just gonna be like this, right? But we will be dealing with that later on. Good. Now let's add we have a lot of ways of dealing with this, right? But I think you can decide to go in for the hard way or the soft way. So let's add a button, so that we will be going in for the soft way, right? So I add one button here, and on this button I said we will be needing how many buttons. So this is add students, add teacher, and then we add another button, which is maybe wow. So we're just gonna add only 3 sections for now. So add so this is gonna be add, let's use all caps, add students, right? Or let's just say students, right? So let's just say students. Then we come here, we say teachers. Then we come here, we say reports. Then we just have to paste one more, and that is gonna be let's add settings, and let's add one more, which is going to be our logout, right? So logout. So we just have to add only these details, and I believe they are quite interesting. So let's select, undo that, let's select all of them, and let's set the image align of it to the top, right? So we will add it to the top center, and then the text align is middle center, so we just put it down like that. Save this, and let's start with the with the icons. So I will then go to the icon of the image of the student, Then I'll load up this guy to see how big it will be. So you see it's very big. So we need to come back to the beacon with 1 times, then we search for user. So with this user guy, we want it to be like 1 pixel. So I'll just go to my icons folder, drag and drop this guy here. That is my icon. Now I need a teacher, so I'll say that teacher, anything, it will just give it up to you. So I need a teacher, so I'll just say I need this guy, right? And after the teacher, I think I need reports. So with this report guy, I need let's use this guy for now. We can even decide to use white for these guys, right? So let's use white for these guys because black is contradicting white, right? So let's use white for these guys. Then let's go for the teacher. Then we just choose the teacher to be maybe so we just have to add a teacher like this guy here. That's gonna be awesome. Then let's add students user. For the user to let's add this guy, and think let's add settings. So we just have to add settings icon, and we say that log out. So we just have to add this logout guy, and I think we are done. Okay, so with these guys, I'll just click on this, change the icon to my user, which is this guy here. So just take this user, and that is awesome. But let's select everything. I just want us to be sure of ourselves. Let's set the font to them once. So let's use bold, and then okay, I think bold is quite enough. Let's set all the 4 color to white, and let's set the back color of everything to black, so that it will let's set the 4 color of the button back color. Let's set it first to red, and let's set it back to black, because mostly it contradicts with what you are doing. So we have this. Let's go to the teacher, and for the image of the teacher, let's select this guy. Yeah, so let's go in for the I think report, right? So we will add this report guy, and he is also there. I think the report guy is very small, right? So let's see the reports. Okay, let's add this guy instead. Let's add this guy. I don't know. Okay, this guy is quite enough. So let's set this guy to yeah, report. Good. And then let's set the settings. Think the image of this the settings, let's set it to I think the settings also we need to get it done, like let's get the size to be a little bit little big, and so let's first see this. That is awesome. So we'll just set this to that. That is awesome. Then we set the logout to that guy as well. So let's choose the logout also, and I think the logout also is very small. So let's see the logout. Good. Let's see this guy. I think this guy is gonna be somehow big. So let's see. Let's see this guy. Oh no, it's small, really? Okay, I think it's 50 px, right? So let's go here, let's go to custom, then let's set it to 50, right? So with a 50 we can now add this, then that is going to serve us as a big icon. Yeah, so let's set it up, and that is awesome. So this is our system and it's very nice. I really love it. I really love it. So with this, I think I can click on start and see how best it works. And this is our system. Okay, so it's very interesting. Good, that is nice. Okay, so let's click on this form and let's set the start position to center screen, right? Good, we can save this, and that is awesome. So let's continue. We will end very soon. Let's copy this guy, go here, and then on this little guy let's paste it here, so we can place it here, right? And we can paste it once again and place it here, and we just have to say that time, right? So that is going to display our current time. So you just have to put this here, copy paste it one more time, and let's place it here. So with this we can then say that maybe it's 3 o'clock 00, let's say PM. So this is how the time is going to display, right? So let's say maybe it's 12. I want us to be sure of our position. When it's 12 or 13, that is how it's going to be displaying. So just position it here. But let's see something. We will be having some challenges here. When we maximize this to our screen, you see that these guys are here, but these are well positioned, but these guys, they are not well arranged. So that is called the anchor. So we need to anchor it to the bottom left, right? So search for the anchor point and let's anchor it to the bottom left, the bottom right. So that is it. Save it. When we go back there, it's gonna work absolutely perfect. When you maximize, you see that is there. It's quite interesting. All right, now let's add one picture box from our login, which is our home screen. Copy this logo and paste it here, right? So just have to paste it, scale it down, and add it up here. You know, you can add this here, and then for the anchor point, let's set the anchor to top right instead, and then let's set the border style is none. So let's set it to first single, so that it will give us that curved style. So this is it. We have this system here, and as you can see, it's very beautiful. Beautiful. That is awesome. That is very awesome. All right, so I think we are good to go, right? I think we are good to go. Now let's see how best we can work with these guys, and let's see how we're going to work along with this. So with this, I would like to set the back color. You see, we have pages here, so each and individual page contains one thing. So we have 1 2 3 4 pages to go. So let's add additional pages. Come here, add tab. So we now have 4 pages, right? So I've got to see my time. Oh, sorry for that. I've got to see my time to see how far I've gone. Okay, I think we have a lot of have some time to go. So with this is going to be, this tab 1 is going to be our students, right? This tab 2 is going to be our teachers, and this tab 3 is going to be our print report. This tab 4 right? So the print report is going to be an outside tab. So let's delete this. Oh, sorry. Click on this tab, delete this tab, or just go to here, click on the tab, then you remove tab. It's going to work the same thing, you know. So this guy is going to be, the report is going to be like an external view, which we will be dealing with that later on. All right, so this is very interesting, and I believe is quite nice. We haven't gone to the coding section yet. I want us to complete all the design, then we start the coding, right? All right, let's get started with the add student. So let's add a group box, right? So we add one group box here, like a big group box. Yeah, something like this. And I think we have to yes, I think this group box is quite interesting. So yeah, let's set the font size of this group box to let's set it to 12 for now. So the text of this is going to be 12, and yeah, so I'll just clear all this. So we just say that student details, right? So just like that. That is awesome. And yeah, so we add another group box here, and automatically it's gonna, you know, adjust by the system. So we just have to add this section. Then you just have to copy and paste this group box once again and extend this, right? So just select the two of them and position them up a little for them to get a little space. Okay, so with this group box, that is going to be details, right? So that is going to be the details, and let's drop it down a little bit, and this is going to be the database, right? So let's say database table. That is going to be the database table, right? So with this, I will then like to set the back color of this to first to white, and then turn it back to black. Sure. And then we set the fore color to white. So that is it. Let's set this oh, what do you think? I think you can decide to work along with the colors, and that is going to work absolutely perfect. You can decide to choose the flat style. You can decide to choose flats. You can decide to choose pop-up. You can decide to choose system. You see, this is how the system works. You see, and it depends on what you want to do, as I said earlier on, but I would like to use the standard. And yeah, okay, I think let's undo this. Let's keep this white like this, and let's add a panel instead. I think the panel is going to help us to get this done. So with this panel, let's dock it inside this container, and then let's set this background color to black. That is awesome. That is what I'm really talking about. Let's add a panel here, dock this panel, set the back color to black, and that is awesome. So this is going to be our database, and this is going to be our student details, right? So I'll add a data grid view, one data grid view inside my database, and on this data grid view I'll just position it somewhere here like that. Good. Then I think I'm good to go for now. But let's see from the presentation. I think I said that we would like to add only these. You can add additional section. We will add the ID number, the text name, the age, and then the class, and then the address. So we have to add I think we would like to add 5 input fields, because this ID we will hide it, right? So let's add 5 input fields. So we have to add a text box, one text box here, right? So this text box, copy paste 2, paste 3, paste 4. So I think let's see the presentation. I think the age, the class, I think the class is gonna be like the class is gonna be like a drop down. So the address, the age, and then the gender, right? So we will need 2 combo boxes, right? So let's add label first. We add one label here, and then we set the fore color of the label to white, right? So we will say that this is going to be the student name, right? So student name, just copy that, paste it, so we say that we can then say that gender, and then we can then add this once again, and then instead of gender, then we say class, right? So we just say class, let's say student class, right? Student class. And last but not the least, we will add address, right? I think that is it, right? Age, right? So let's set this to age, right? Let's say age, right? Then we say that that is the age, right? So this is going to be student class and then address, right? So for the age, I think we have to do it this way. Just do it this way. Gender, then we bring the age here, something like this, you know. Let's try to play along with this design like this. And this gender is going to be a combo box, right? So let's add a combo box, one combo box right here, and that is going to serve as our gender, right? Good. So I think yeah, I think we are good to go. So the student details, the class, I think the class 2 we need let's use this for the I think the class 2 we need a combo box. Let's add a class here, and for this I'll just set multi-line to true, then I raise this up a little. That will be student location, right? So address, so we just say student address. Good. And then with this I'll just extend this high, so the address can be quite long or anything like that. It depends on how you want to do it. So I just extend this down a little bit, then I will extend this down a little bit. I'll make sure this database is selected down. Undo that, just give the space, select this, drop it down to have a space right here. Good. So with this I think we are good to go. But first of all, let's add some buttons, right? So I will be adding button like this. So let's add a button here. So this button is gonna be add new. So add new. So that is gonna be the add new. But I think we have to abide by these guys. So let's copy this and let's delete this, paste this here. I think the login is quite interesting, so let's copy paste this, put this here, put this here. So this is add new. Yeah, so we have the add new, then this is gonna be saved, and I think we have the save here. This is gonna be update, right? Update, so it's gonna update the system, and we just have to add one more thing. I think delete, right? So let's extend this a little bit high. Let's extend this a little bit high, then let's position this here, then let's position I think this here. Highlight all these guys and then position them here. Good. Then let's add one more. Let's put this here. Let's call this guy delete. Good. So with this delete, I think we are good to go, right? So just select all of them, position them somewhere here, and you are done. Okay, depending on what you want to do, you can decide to say, okay, I want to do this, I want to do that. It depends on what you want to do. You can add a lot of fields to this. So let's come here, let's go back here. I think the 50, we will now turn it to 1, and let's add something like new. So we just want this new, drag and drop it here. So we have this new guy. Where is it? This new guy, right? So instead of red, we need black. So we have this new guy, and let's say save. We have this save guy, and let's say update. So we'll just use this update guy, and let's say delete. So we just have to use trash. Let's use trash. So I'll just use this trash, and that is awesome. So the Picon software, you can download it. It's not something which is quite expensive. You can't get it. It's so easily for you to get it. So yeah, let's quickly do this fast. Good. And then we have the update. We have to set the update to this guy. Good. And then let's see the delete. We have to use the trash, and that is very unique and nice and special. So let's start it once again, and let's see what happens. You see that something unique is gonna happen, and that is gonna help us to improve our skills in developing school management system. Now you can see that we have this system here. I can add a name, select gender, select this, select student class, set address, add address, and then click on add new, save, update, delete. Right now, when I maximize it, you see that it's being anchored here. So we want to anchor it in the middle. So to do that, click on this main group box 1, not any of these, right, but these student details. Click on that, and then go to the anchor and remove all, or just type none here. That's all. So save it, click on start, and you see that this is it. It's quite interesting, right? Wow, this is awesome. But let's add one more thing. I think okay, so student name, that is going to be um wow, I wanted to add one more thing. I think we can add. Okay, so the edge is not gonna be like that kind of long, right? So we can squeeze this down and add an a picture box. Oh, okay, so undo that. I think we have this picture box. We add this picture box here, right? So something like this, and we have to extend this. Now I just want to show you the UI so that we will be working according to how we want to do it. So this guy, I'll just remove I'll just choose something like this, right? So when you click on this, it's just gonna help you to let's change the cursor to hand, so that anytime I point the cursor here, it's gonna display like a hand sign for me. So I'll just gonna add an you see it turns to hand, which is when I click on that, it's gonna pop up for me to add an image to the students details, right? So now I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 slots, so all the 6 slots should be here, right here. So I can decide to extend this and extend this and extend this. It depends on how I want to do it, so that I can really extend this. Okay, now we are done with the student details, right? So I would like to take this up. Oh, come on. Okay, good. Bear in mind that we are still working on the front end, and we will come to the back end later or sooner. Okay, so with this I think we are nearly about to be done, but let's see something here. You see, this is really annoying when you scale this like this, and you scale this, you see that it's kind of very, very bad. So let's restrict it. Let's give it a maximum a minimum size. So I'll just copy I'll just copy this size, maybe it's here, why, and then I'll just go to the minimum size. You see that we have minimum size like this. I'll just minimum size, paste it here, hit enter. So I can only squeeze it to this size. I can't squeeze it. Oh really? You've got to be kidding me. Oh, sorry, that is the maximum size. Let's set it to 00. Let's give it to the minimum size instead. So with a minimum size, you can then see that we can't scale it up again, but we can scale it along, but we can't scale it up again, and that is another cool feature. All right, so I believe this school management system is quite interesting, and I would like to end here, and on our next lesson we're going to see how we can do the art teacher, and then we do the settings. But the art teacher is the same as this, so we can copy this, come here, and then paste it here, and that is going to be art teacher. So instead of this, we say that teacher details, so that's going to be teacher details, and then this is going to be teacher details, gender, teacher class, teacher address. Okay, so that is what I'm really talking about. It works like the same thing, right? So you just have to get to switch in between, just like that, right? And then we have the settings. For the settings, I think we will copy only this detail, copy that, and then come to the settings, paste it here, and we have the settings here. So for this settings, let's extend this a little bit, right? We just extend it a little bit, right? So with this I think we will just delete this, and we just have to say that the font size, I think let's use 15 as was it 15 anyway? I think that was 12, right? So let's use 12 for all these. I think 12. Maybe easier, right? So yeah, we would like to delete this address combo box. I think we will delete this. The age, gender, we will delete it. The age, we will remain the age. Now we will say that username, right? So we say that change username, and we will then say that change password. So you will get access to change the username and the password as well. So change password, and we will say that change password hint, right? Let's use update instead. I think I love updates. All right, so we have this, and that is cool. I think this is awesome. I think this is awesome, right? I think this is awesome. Good, 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 good. So I think we will remove the delete, then we will just leave the update here, very big, like that, right? That will be the settings for this project. If you wish, you can add a lot of features to this, and it's going to work absolutely perfect according to how you want it to be, right? So I'll just leave it to be like this, and that is going to be my settings, right? So I'll just leave it here. Then the details, we will just say that settings. So we will call it a day, and let me see my time. Let me see if I can add up. Okay, I want to complete this so that on our next lesson we will start with the coding. So for the, let's go to I think I don't know the size of an A4 sheet, right? So I'd like to launch my Photoshop, and I'll check the size of the A4 sheet. But first of all, I have already done the design of the printout system, which is the terminal report test. I have already done the test, and I will be giving you the source of this project for you to use it, right? For you to use it. You see that I have it here. I have everything here. I can set the name to Isaac, terminal attendance 50, maybe out of 70. Admission date was admission number was blah blah. Academic year maybe 2020, aggregate 70, and we say that class, or let's say class or form 1A. You see, house number 5, aging. You see, then maybe total remarks 50, then say 50 50, then we come to the position in class, maybe first, and then we come to the row. There are 70 in a row, Then this is the third term. This is the gender is male, and we will, we just have to arrange all those. And after that, we just click on print, and that is gonna print our form for us, and we will do a test of that. And yeah, that is gonna work absolutely right. We can even set up the visibility of what we want to do. So let me quickly create a new project. I don't want to create a project, but I just want to see the size of an A4 sheet, right? So I'll just go to print, and then take an A4 sheet that is meters, right? So I like to use is it a pixels or what? I think I'll use pixels. That is this. Okay, I think I'll use pixels. That is this. Copy that. That is for the width. So I'll just go here, project, add new Windows form. Then we say that frm print. Oh, I just make it print. Good. Frm print. Let me rename this. I think I made it print. Abaya on the line. Okay, so that is gonna change this to print. Good. So with this print, I think the size, right? So the size of it, that is the width. I'll just paste it here. And wow, this is awesome. I think I don't need to use pixels. I need to use inches, right? So let's use inches and see. I don't know. Oh, okay. So I think wow, this is awesome. I don't know. Let's use centimeters and see. 21 by 29, right? So let's say 21. Really? You've got to be kidding me. Let's use millimeters. 210. It's very, very bad. No, I don't like it to be this way. Okay, let's see for letter. Let's see the pixels for letter. Inches, centimeters, millimeters, points. Okay, I think let's use point. Good. We will use point for this. And 7.9, that is what I need. I don't need any Photoshop job. So just come to Visual Studio, and then the height, we just paste it here, and that is the size for an A4 sheet. So that is going to be our print system, right? And for this print system, I'd like to set the border style to fixed tool window, and I'll set the start position to the center screen. Save this, and for the text of this, I'll just say that print report, right? Report. Good. Now I have this system here, so I'll just launch this project in addition to my my project. So it's launching in addition to this project. Is launching to in addition to this project. We will soon end. The reason I want us to follow this order is I don't want to repeat all those procedures again. It's quite annoying. So you just follow what I'll be doing, and I believe you will get it done. Yeah. Okay. Okay, right. Do I have any error here? Because I don't think I added any other special thing. Good. So this is it. First of all, I'd like to add this picture box or the panel. So copy this panel and go back to your project, paste this panel here, then extend it. So you have to design your school banner, which is a fixed one. Like, you don't have to add anytime school school name, school blah blah blah. No, you have to design the banner, then you apply. So after that, just go in for all these details, and I would like to choose this guy, copy that, and then you come here, you paste it. So I'll just get everything here, right? So I can even position it here. So that means I have to extend this a little to this section, right? So that is awesome, and it means I have to let's see, what was the size now? Let's see the width. We will be calculating. Let's see the width. So the width is 612. So when we extend it, it now becomes 697. So let's calculate. 612 minus 697. So 612 minus 697, it sums up to 85. So we need to add 85 to the height as well. So we say that 792 plus 85. So 792 plus 85, that is going to be 877. So let's give it up 877. So that is also going to sum up to the height of the A4 sheet, right? So yeah, so let's go back to this. Let's select this guy, copy that, and let's go to this guy, paste it here, and you see that definitely it will just replace by that, and that is awesome. I think we can select everything and then position them here, and I think we now have more room for total aggregates and you know, a lot of designs. You can do a lot of, you know, designs, remarks, blah blah blah, whatever you want to do, you can add it up. So let's copy all these guys, copy that, and let's come here, let's paste it. So we just have to okay, let's undo that, let's delete them, let's do them gradually. So we have to copy this guy and paste this guy here. Don't worry, I'll be giving you the source code for only this form, so if you don't have it, don't worry, but you can still design one on your own. You know, if you think you can design one on your own, I think it's quite interesting. So I'll just put this here, add it up here for the headmaster to sign on this. Yeah, so far so good. I think this was a panel, right? So let's add a panel. So I'll come here and then I'll add a panel here, and on this panel, for the border style, I'll set it to fixed single. Then I will just extend it up here like that, up, then I go here, then I go here, then I take it down like that, then I send it back, so it will be on top of everything. It will be on top of everything. Yeah, and that is quite good and interesting. Okay, so let's do it this way, and I think it's quite interesting. Wow, this is awesome. So let's save this. We can decide to cut this and then put it inside this, and that is also going to work absolutely perfect. Now we can add remarks and all the rest down here, which we won't be doing now. You can you know, do it at your free time, and that is gonna work. All I want us to do is just get the basics of this system, and you know how it works, really works. Yes. So guys, my name still remains iSoft Original, and as I said earlier on, this has been, wow, really, I'm destroying this thing. Okay, all right, don't worry, we will deal with that. So this has been the school management system, and we will be doing the next episode by starting the coding in our next lesson. Until we meet again, have a nice day and adios amigo.